And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And in just a moment, we'll hear from our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Monday, they'll host the Boston Celtics. Then on Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Nuggets in Denver.
And for that Thunder game, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the 6th contest on the season for them, and a game that should have a lot of great matchups.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Splitter is out there with Duncan. Then it's Green. Then there's Parker. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward. And for New Orleans, Luka Doncic's out there with Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Jokic in at the center. We got minutes, we have rotations. These elements, Greg, are very much in the works at this time of the season.
And I tell you, a hot streak from a role player might earn them a starting spot. And further success can really shake things up. Giving everyone a fair chance is key.
Now here's Leonard. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Really played well against Memphis in his last outing. 5 on the clock. Jokic a screen. For 3, Mitchell. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Last game in New Orleans, they picked up the win against the Grizzlies. Doncic against Parker. To the paint. Here's Duncan. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Pelicans. We're about 1 minute into the first. Pass to Doncic. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good with the triple. Leonard looking over the floor. Inside. Splitter misses.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Jokic. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Outside, Green. Back to Parker. Leonard against Leonard. Pass to Parker. 3-pointer. It's good from long range.
Well, Parker does not take many threes. When he does, you just have a feeling it's going in.
And here is Doncic. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. For 3. And Splitter pulls it down.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And Green gets it to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And truly, RJ, some luck for the Spurs in recent drafts.
Yeah, they've jumped into the top 4 in 3 straight lotteries. And with 2 straight Rookie of the Years, they've done a good job with those picks.
Now here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Here's Jokic. And that one is off. Great D that time from Duncan. Spurs leading by 5. Splitter sets a screen for Green. And the 3 off target. New Orleans gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. From 18 feet away. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Duncan kicks to Parker. Splitter with a screen on Doncic. They kick it out to Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
On the wing, Giannis. He's covered by Leonard. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. Getting their first of the season at this Pelicans team.
And two teams here that were evenly matched a season ago as they split the season series.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Leonard dishes to Doncic. Pass to Jokic from past the arc. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Back to Parker. Splitter sets a screen for Parker. Shoots over Doncic. Parker's shot is off.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Mitchell passes to Jokic. Now Doncic. New Orleans moving it around. And here's Antetokounmpo outside. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
You like to see Giannis hitting those, but you'll live with that if you're the defense.
Here's Parker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Shooting for San Antonio, Tony Parker. At the line for 2.
No good on that one.
And Parker just so skilled at marching his way to the stripe. He just has an endless amount of cunning moves that consistently frustrate the opposition.
And the second free throw, good. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, this summer saw Hall of Famer Joe Dumars put in charge of the Pelicans front office, returning to his home state of Louisiana. He talked about it being the right place, right time, right people in New Orleans. And he's looking to ensure it's super organized, classy, and elite organization.
They'll get there for sure. Hey, Shams, thank you very much.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Pelicans trail by 4. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Doncic. From the baseline. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. San Antonio's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Duncan with a screen on Mitchell. Green with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Splitter sets a screen for Parker. Splitter, that's good.
You got to admire how clever Splitter is. Just uses his height well there on the close-range shots.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Doncic against Parker. Doncic passes to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Shot clock at 5. Doncic kicks to Leonard. From deep, Antetokounmpo. Here's Jokic. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Jokic.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Number 1, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Jokic is second.
And what an option either of those two guys give you. They're both excellent safety valves when an offense is struggling.
So it's San Antonio now. 4-point game. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. Parker with the steal. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists. And whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Ginobili makes an impact. The type of player any team would love to have.
Now here's Ginobili. Playing Dallas, he was nearly unstoppable. Duncan misses.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Leonard looking around. Rejected by Ginobili. Outside Leonard. Pass to Ginobili. Six on the shot clock. Jacks up a three. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Duncan. Diaw comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Joseph, he's checked in for Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Here's Brown. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
There is zero hesitation from Brown. This man is always ready to fire.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks. Jason Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're younger. You just want everything to happen so fast, but it doesn't work like that. Back to you.
He has come a long way. Okay, thank you, Allie. Spurs have gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Joseph finds Bain, and it goes down 2 points.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Wembanyama, a screen on Diaw. Back to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Buries the long-range jumper. Wembanyama's got 5.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Joseph, the pass to Baines. Here's Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Wembanyama, a screen. And that one's good. Brunson.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Mills looking it over. Baines a screen on Brunson. And Mills kicks to Joseph. Over Maxey. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for New Orleans. And it's Brunson missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Nice shot by Ginobili.
And the touch from Ginobili. So clever and confident on the interior.
The Pelicans trail. Tatum on the wing. Wembanyama sets the screen for Tatum. Can't hit that one. 1:11 left here in the opening quarter. Ginobili dishes to Mills. Pass to Joseph. Diaw with the screen on Maxey. 5 to shoot. Good. Now it's a 4-point San Antonio lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Now here's Tatum. Still yet to score, and the basket is good.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Ginobili against Brown. Ginobili the pass to Baines. Baines a screen on Brown. Here's Ginobili. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Shot's good by Mills.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Brunson scanning the floor. For the 3, hits the three-point bomb. Brunson's got his second basket of the night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs leading by just 2. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here, what do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Matt Bonner is out there with Jeff Ayers. Then it's Corey Joseph. Then it's Bagley. And it's Ginobili in at the 2. Now here's Giannis. And here's Jokic outside. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And you just can't give Jokic any breathing room because he is a threat to fire from anywhere.
San Antonio trailing here. GA, the Pelicans reshaping this roster. But plenty of long-term Pels still in the lineup.
Kevin, continuity matters. They've got talent, chemistry, and have weathered the storms together. Now, can they make some real headway?
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Joseph. From deep onto the Kumbo. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Jokic with the steal. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Mitchell is a handful for any defense. So difficult to guard without fouling him at times.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And he knocks down the first one. You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Kawhi Leonard's checked in for the Spurs. He hits both from the stripe. And one thing, Richard, you note about this Spurs organization is their stability.
Yeah, the same governorship for 3 decades. The front office has been in place for almost as long. Now Mitch Johnson has taken over as coach, but it was a smooth transition, not a big shakeup. He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
New Orleans has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Jokic finds Doncic. And it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Pass to Joseph. Here is Bonner. Here's Ayers. Jokic defending. Leonard. Kawhi. So tough to stop inside.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Doncic outside. Changes up. Got a piece of it. Here's Joseph. Nice D from Doncic. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And if you look at what he's done over the last few years, Greg, is Giannis still getting better?
The numbers say yes. Field goal percentage, points per game. He's still a double-digit rebounder, an all-time great, breaking new ground.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Jeff Ayers. Diaw comes in for Bonner. And it's Mills in for Joseph. Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo.
And what I love about Giannis, yeah, he's a superstar, an MVP, a champion. But best of all, Giannis is an incredible ambassador for the game.
Ginobili the pass to Baines. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Doncic attacks. And Doncic throws it down.
He's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. In fourth, the Spurs.
That tells you the kind of strong defense they played last season. It wasn't easy to bring the ball inside against them at all.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Mitchell against Ginobili. Pass to Diaw. Back to Ginobili. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Leonard's got 4 this quarter.
And putting points on the board. I can tell Leonard wants to grow his impact on that end.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another one falls for New Orleans.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Ginobili finds Baines. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Launches a 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, and they're shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
That's tipped. Spurs trail by 7. Outside Leonard. Pass to Mills. Baines a screen on Doncic. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Green, he's checked in for Ginobili. New Orleans leading by 7. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. A rebound by the Spurs. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Yeah, they seem unfazed by the hostile environment. I mean, just look at how efficiently they shot the ball.
Leonard, the pass to Baines. Baines a screen on Mitchell. Mills with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And the wide open shot from Green. Drops in the tray. Green's got 8.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Doncic. He has 6. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. All right. Man, you are all beat. Let's see how you move it.
Johnson, he's checked in for New Orleans. Kyrie Irving comes in for Doncic. Splitter is checked in for San Antonio. On the wing, Johnson. He's covered by Leonard. New Orleans moving it around. Giannis up top. He's guarded by Diaw. And Jokic slams it in.
And really, the playmaking skills that Giannis possesses are special. He's so difficult to guard in screen and rolls because of it.
And it's Mills with the ball for the Spurs. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. The Pelicans making a switch here. Embiid's checked in. The Spurs also changing it up. Duncan comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Williams in for Kawhi Leonard. Green kicks to Duncan. Splitter with a screen on Irving. Mills with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Just 4 to shoot. Green inside the three-point line, and yes, it's good.
The assist, Tim Duncan.
Pelicans leading by 4. Bounce pass out of Kumbo. Down low. Stolen by Duncan. Mills in the corner. Outside Williams. Looking for Splitter. He gets it there. Outside Green. And Mills kicks to Duncan. Shoots. Pelicans with the rebound.
I guess we can credit the defense for that one going wide. They did everything they could to influence the shot.
And new leadership for the Pelicans. Greg looking to create a tough, no-excuses mindset.
And at the risk of making excuses, injuries are what held this team back last season. So some of that toughness might be best reflected in their ability to just stay on the court.
Outside Green. Duncan scanning the floor. Out to the right wing. And here's Mills from the arc. Giannis grabs the miss.
Well, he's got a page stroke. That one almost dropped.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
Here's Green. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Now Embiid. Embiid is just too strong inside.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Spurs trail by 8. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. It was a lost season for the New Orleans Pelicans. Continued injury troubles derailing a team that, when healthy, looked capable of a top seed, leaving some wondering whether a curse needed lifted. But with some draft help and a still talented roster, the hope is this will be the year. Guys?
All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Jokic has checked in for Embiid. Jaylen Brown comes in for Johnson. And Doncic is subbed in for Irving. Spurs also with the sub. Parker's checked in. Duncan against Antetokounmpo. Duncan outside. Here's Splitter. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist. Splitter's got his second bucket of the game to go.
You have to appreciate how Splitter goes to work in these pick and rolls. Really good at capitalizing on whatever the defense gives him.
Pelicans leading by 6. Here's Doncic. Duncan with the block. Doncic against Parker. Pass to Green. From the top of the key, Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brown with a screen on Parker. Doncic against Parker. From deep, Giannis. Good! Giannis from deep.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Here's Green. Outside Williams. Splitter with a screen on Doncic. Just 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Splitter misses. New Orleans gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Shoots from 12. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Mitchell.
And not a great start for him in the first, but he's quickly starting to turn it around.
Duncan outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Parker outside. To the paint. Here's Splitter, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Really love the force on that dunk. Splitter showing some toughness down there. You don't want to get in his way.
1:49 left in the first half. Antetokounmpo setting the pick for Doncic. Lets it go from deep. And Splitter pulls it down. Splitter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Green passes to Parker. You know, these are the guys you need to be aware of if you don't want your pocket picked. Here are last season's steals there. Jokic, number 1. Donovan Mitchell, 3rd.
And with all the steals these two came away with, they probably put a thought in the back of every opponent's head, and it wasn't a very good thought.
The first one falls. Leonard, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Spurs also changing it up. Bonner, he's checked in for Splitter. Bagley comes in for Williams. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Danny Green. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And so Giannis will bring it up for New Orleans. He's got 15.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
1:03 left now here in the second. And it's Joseph in the corner. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Pelicans leading by 8. Mitchell outside. New Orleans moving the ball around. 3-pointer. It's Mitchell with the tray.
You gotta chase Mitchell off that line, or else, this man will torch you.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Good work there as it goes. Duncan's got 6 points.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
29 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Parker against Doncic. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
And sometimes defenses sleep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 9 in the bucket from Parker.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points now in the quarter. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. And folks, don't go away. Halftime is here, and we'll be right back with you after this
break. 2 quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. It'll be the Hawks against the Magic in Orlando. Tip-off is 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
This is going to be either a lopsided game or a terrific upset.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
They've done some good things. I mean, they've also let those other guys get comfortable at the offensive end.
Yeah, lazy D. They'll need to play with much higher energy in the second half.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Spurs trail by 11. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Doncic. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Nikola Jokic. And it's Leonard in at the 3 spot. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with.
Yeah, he just puts the D in the bind there. Whenever Splitter gets it that deep, you know he's going to get the call from there.
Thiago Splitter taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And Splitter has that lovable personality, a terrific glue guy that teammates love playing with.
And Splitter drops them both. Pelicans leading by 9. Mitchell passes to Jokic. To the middle. To the inside. Duncan grabs the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
There's Green with the 3. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Now Parker following the 3-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Parker kicks to Green. The 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Jokic has got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
First one falls for him. And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. But hard to bet against the talent of his caliber.
That free throw is good from Doncic.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Parker dishes to Green. Duncan with the screen on Mitchell. Green passes to Duncan.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Spurs have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
And he sinks the second. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Jokic with the screen on Parker. And here's Doncic from the arc. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Pass to Parker. To the middle. Oh, Duncan drops the hammer.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Here's Giannis. Now, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Spurs trail by 10. Outside, Green. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Splitter sets a screen. 6 to shoot. Parker dishes to Splitter. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Splitter's got 10. Here are the Pelicans now. They've led by as many as 11 points. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Number 1, Karl Anthony Towns. Jokic is second.
But these guys are always around the hoop, always with a nose for the ball. A dominant season inside for both.
Giannis high post. Duncan is there. Here's Jokic, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Spurs. They trail by 11. Spurs working the ball around now. And it's Leonard missing.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those. The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Jokic against Splitter. Pass to Parker. And here's Duncan. Shot clock at 5. Shot from 16. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Antetokounmpo finds Mitchell. Now here's Jokic. Pass to Doncic. From downtown. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively. And I appreciate Leonard's feel for the game. Already seems to know all the angles.
Pelicans leading by 9. Doncic kicks to Mitchell. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Checked in for San Antonio. Mills comes in for Tony Parker. Spurs trail by 12. Outside, Green. Outside, Leonard. Duncan with the screen on Leonard. Shot from the top of the key. Doncic grabs the miss. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. So it's San Antonio now. Outside, Green. Outside, Leonard. Back to Duncan. Green passes to Duncan. And Diaw kicks to Leonard. And Patrick Mills gets that whistle that time. That's his first foul. A different look now for San Antonio. Aaron Baines comes in for Duncan. And it's Williams in for Leonard.
Aaron Baines. David Williams.
Pelicans leading by 14. Mitchell outside. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Baines. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Baines has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Here's Doncic. He's got 12. Shoots over Mills. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans. Now here's Green. He's got 12. Just 5 to shoot. Diao, the pass to Mills. Over Doncic. Mills can't hit. New Orleans has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
And if you're looking to make a big play with the pass, you've got to love Giannis. He's a big target on those alley-oop lobs.
Spurs trail by 16. Mills with it. 5 points in the game. Shots good by Baines. Baines has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Here for New Orleans. Towns, he's checked in for Jokic. Jalen Johnson comes in for Leonard. James Harden, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Irving subbed in for Luka Doncic. Ginobili, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Johnson surveying the floor. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Going in there, and Johnson playing big.
And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 16-point game. Ginobili the pass to Baines. Pass to Mills. Clock at 6. Here's Ginobili. The shot will not fall. Good D by Harden. Here's Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Giannis has got assist number 8 now on the night. Spurs trail by 18. Baines a screen on Irving. Mills dishes to Baines. Pass to Williams. And Diao kicks to Williams. Cuts it 5 from 18. Shots good by Mills. Mills has got 7 points in the game. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
San Antonio's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Ginobili with a screen on Irving. Diao the pass to Mills. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fires for 3. A rebound by Johnson. Pelicans leading by 18. And here's up to Kumbo outside. It's hauled in by Ginobili. Now here's Mills. He's guarded closely. Pass to Ginobili. Diaw sets the pick for Ginobili. And a miss there on the triple.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Towns a screen on Diaw. Here's Johnson. And a missed layup. Spurs trail by 18. Now Mills. He has 7. Pass to Baines. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Johnson.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
And what I love about Jalen Johnson, just, how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Doncic comes in for James Harden. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Kyrie Irving. Good on the second free throw.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Ginobili with the 3. That one doesn't drop.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Ginobili the pass to Joseph. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Johnson. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Wembanyama. And he recovers it. Out left to the wing. Joseph finds Ginobili. 1:07 left here in the third quarter. Joseph against Brunson. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Here's Ginobili. Here's the Bonner. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Nifty move. Now Wembanyama. That one good for 2. Wembanyama has got 7.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Dante. Joseph looking over the floor. They set the pick. Outside, Bagley. Ginobili with the 3. Trains it from beyond the arc. Ginobili's got his second basket.
And this is how competitive Ginobili is. You make a 3 on him, that guy's coming right back at you.
Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's New Orleans. holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for San Antonio, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Jeff Ayers. It's Splitter. Then there's Ginobili. And it's Mills in at the point guard.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
There's Ginobili. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Here's Giannis. Pass to Jokic from outside the arc. Here's Giannis. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that basket.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Mills passes to Ginobili. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Shot clock at 6. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Antetokounmpo passes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Antetokounmpo finds Mitchell. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. One on Ginobili. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
And the first one at the line is good.
And a good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half. Doing a great job at the line.
Duncan, he's checked in for San Antonio. And Mitchell drops them both. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. But let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Back to Mills to end the run. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
3 points.
Duncan's got 3 assists tonight.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Now, here's Doncic. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Well, with Luka Doncic, we're talking about a 6'6", 230-pound point guard. Tough to contain when he's aggressive.
At the line for New Orleans, Luka Doncic. 1 shot.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And it's Mills with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Pass to Duncan. And here is Ginobili. Back to Duncan. Poked away. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
Now here's Mills after Luka Doncic's miss. Duncan down low. Antetokounmpo's there. No good from Duncan. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Leonard kicks to Doncic. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Mills. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes here for the Spurs. Morris Diaz checked in for Splitter. Green comes in for Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. The Spurs have gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Parker. Here's Duncan. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
And he's good on the second. Here's Doncic. To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Here's San Antonio now. Duncan with the screen on Doncic. Parker dishes to Duncan. And he comes up with the deuce. 14 points for Tim Duncan.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound, San Antonio. Duncan's got 6 rebounds in the game. Leonard against Green. Duncan, the pass to Parker. Outside, Green. And it's off from three-point range.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And it's Doncic missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Green gets it to go.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Pass to Antetokounmpo, and he slams it down right on top of Tim.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. And here is Diaw. Jokic defending. Duncan against Giannis. Over Giannis. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Parker with the steal. And that comes off the assist by Duncan.
Assisted.
9 points for Tony Parker.
Yeah, and even though he's a little older now, Parker still possesses exceptional speed. He really turns on the jets in transition for easy looks like that one.
Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And he gets the bucket. Giannis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And defensively, you hope you've accounted for everything. Then Giannis whips out the floater. Insane.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Leonard kicks to Duncan. Pass to Green. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Parker. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. The Spurs making a switch here. Dante's checked in.
Number 41, Nafali Dante.
Doncic against Parker. Teardrop shot. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Jokic has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And you have to like how they're getting the ball inside this half. They didn't have as much success in the paint earlier, but they're finally getting it done down low.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
Free throw good. Giannis. Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
And so Doncic will bring it up for New Orleans. Leonard sets a screen for Doncic. From deep. San Antonio with the rebound. Pass to Parker. Duncan with the screen on Doncic. Jokic with the steal. And here is Antetokounmpo. Jokic kicks to Doncic. It's stolen. Parker surveying the floor. Dante, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
At the line for the Spurs, Nafali Dante. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Leonard. Pass to Jokic. Jokic sets the screen for Doncic. Back to Jokic. 4 on the shot clock. Duncan grabs the rebound. Duncan's got rebound number 8 now on the night. To the inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. The Pelicans have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Doncic against Parker. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Leonard the pass to Jokic. The rebound by Dante. Spurs have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Parker outside. Left side, Leonard. Fires the three. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
And good to see Leonard drawing these types of fouls, showing some confidence on offense.
Taking 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. And when players get into a little extracurricular conversation with opponents, RJ, do you think officials are a little too quick to hit them with a double T?
No, that's just officials trying to get control of the game, giving both players a warning. That's all a tough technical is a warning, because we don't have both players have been warned. We have both players have technicals.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And he nails the third.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
Doncic kicks to Mitchell. Back to Doncic. Giannis a screen on Parker. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Yeah, it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Pass to Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over Giannis. Duncan misses. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Now here's Giannis. And so the ball out of bounds. Splitter touched it last.
It gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Manu Ginobili, he's checked in for Green. Now here's Doncic. 5 on the clock. Jokic with the screen on Parker. And here's Leonard from 3.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pelicans.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
His overall stat line really says it all. I think a triple-double game for him, getting it done everywhere on the floor.
Here's Doncic. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And Parker with the block. Pass to Ginobili. $19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Doncic outside. So we see the Pelicans taking the W here, and the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
Nicola, congratulations on the win. What does a win like this say about your team?
I mean, we are looking for each other. We are finding it. When we start playing like we're supposed to play, we are really good. So hopefully we're going to continue to play like this.
Thanks, Nicola. Back to you guys.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.